We are going to introduce you latex. We are two persons. One is Adnan Ali, it's me, and Farooq Ahmed will be helping in you chat session. If you have any question, you can ask in the chat and Farooq will be replying you. This is our table of content. We are going to discuss the fundamental of latex, then what is the document structures and formatting, mathematical equations, figures, tables, citation and references, and if we have time, we will tell you how to convert paper from one format to another. This is our agenda. We are expecting those people who are first time using the latex. If you already can write, maybe you can join the next session. In that, we are going to discuss about the USTC thesis format and chapters, etc. It is called LaTeX or LaTeX. So I'm going to say LaTeX or maybe latex, which is not right actually. Okay, so this is the structure. We have .tex text file, we have .bbl or bibliography file. It's also can be .bib. These are the two main classes we will be interacting with. Other classes are already provided by the template of your journal, so we are not going to mess with these files because these files have like packages and classes in them. We will not touching these classes, and if you are writing a paper, you actually don't need them. So let's just start, and we go to the our main screen. Okay, this one here. So this is my paper which I previously wrote in latex. So after that, I hope that after this session you will be able to write your own papers. You can see it has title, it has author's information, affiliations, then how to write the abstract, introduction. You can see multiple sections, citations, figures, then tables. This is algorithm. This is again a figure, tables, and multiple figures. Okay, so but now we are starting from the ground zero, which is very first, you can say that a document or whatever we need to write. For example, if you know nothing about the latex, first you need to create account. Here someone is not muted, please mute it. So you go with the latex.ustc.edu.cn. You are going to create a new project. So this is a new project. By default it will be empty. So first you are going to create some file. So for example, here you click here and you create your text file, and after, if you want to create the bib file, you are going to create the bib file. So I'm not creating because I already have many files. And if you want to create a folder, again you click here and you will be create a new folder here. So I am going with the let's assume that there is nothing here, we have only one. Okay, I'm going to start it. So first we write the document class. Assume that nothing is written here. Document class, and then we want to write a paper. Then we will write here article. If you want to write a book or letter or report, but we are going with the article. It means we are going to write article or research paper. Second, you need to write here this begin, and then we type here document. This is the most fundamental structure. If I'm going to compile it, it will show nothing because it will show nothing obviously. So but if we want to add further something, for example, if we want to add some text, okay, and compile it, you see that it has some text. So this these three lines, you have first created your latex, and now you can type something here. Now next, for example, if we want to add the title, I'm going to remove it and going with the code I already have written. For example, if we want to add the title, which is the paper title, we have the slash title command. Actually, for now, you should know that what command do what, but you don't need to remember the commands because in the template, for example, I have a template here, MDPI template. Okay, so in the template, you are already having all of these commands. So you don't need to remember commands, but you should know that what commands do what. So don't worry if you think like there are so many commands. The title, your title of your document, author, author details. Let's recompile it. This is how you recompile. Okay, I told you how to create files. This is how you compile and you will get the results here. I am already recording. Please don't request for the recording. I will share the recording. Then if you want to add date, you can add date here. But notice that our document is starting from the line number 7. But these information we are adding before our main document. You can see that these information is added before the this document command. So now if we want to add something for some text, you can see we have added some text here. But the question is, if we want to add headings, like in the paper we have introduction section, then like in the paper you saw there is introduction and everything. So we type here section, then introduction. Now notice here we are going to have the table of content at that side. So introduction, okay. Then we have the subsection. For example, it is one, introduction will be like 1, and the subsection, like this is subsection, this is 1.2, sorry 1, yes 1.1. I am creating copies of it to make it faster. Control V, Control V, Control V. Notice that this is our main section. It can be like it works like a tree structure. So this is our, let's compile it. So introduction section 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. If we want to create an other one, like maybe our methodology or something, we type here methodology. Okay, this is our section 2. Control C, and this is our section 3, and maybe results. So this is the structure of this maybe acknowledgement or something like that. Okay, let's see that. So here we see that this is our structure of the paper. So this is with the section command, you create a first section. With the subsection, we create the subsections. But if you want to go further, like 1.1.1 or maybe 1.2.1 and 1.2.2, then again you can go with the subsection. Okay, uh, sub. Again, notice here we are having this subsection. Okay. And if we want to go to again more further, again sub 3 times subsection. I'm not sure it will allow or not, because not A B C Control S. Let's see. Okay, this is not allowed, but in some papers maybe it could be allowed, but in this category it is not allowed. But you can as a alternative you can use the paragraph. So in this structure you can say you can see we have this 1.1, 1.1.1, and then this is the paragraph, but it will not have any number. Paragraph will not have any number. Okay, see here, no, but again it is easy for you to make a structure of the document. And we also have the subparagraph. Again, I'm not sure it is. I hope these are the right spellings. CDE Control S. With Control S, here you can see that, and here you can also see that. So with the these are like, I think, our 5 layers: introduction, subsection, subsection, paragraph, and subparagraph. So this is how you structure the document. I hope it is clear now. But now the question is how to add text. So I'm going to go for this structure which I already made. Let's okay, so this is our document. Remember, this is created with this section. But let's say I want to go to this section. I will double click here, double click. Okay, so it will land me to this section. So we have these major 3 sections. If we want to add paragraph, or if we want to add some text here, see, I did not add any paragraph here, because let's say there are many 5 or 10 paragraphs. Now this table of content will be very long, and I don't want that messy structure. So I will just type here. So you can see that here is our let's make it a little bit clear. Control C, Control V, and Control V. It's a long paragraph. See here. But if I want to add a new paragraph, then in that case, you can notice the numbering here 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Although these are new lines, but in paragraph, these are considered the together. But if I want to create a paragraph, a new paragraph, I will type here /par. Or another option is you just simply enter it. Okay, so I'm going to add again Control S. You can see here this is paragraph 1, this is paragraph 2. So I add here par, both are going to have this same effect. See here. But you can see that there is indentation. It is depending on the journal if they want the indentation or not. But if you don't want here to be in the indentation, you write here no indent. Okay, here Control S, and there is no indentation here. So I hope it is clear now how to make a paragraph, how to create sections, how to make paragraphs. So in a nutshell, we have explained that how to create title, how to add authors, how to create sections, subsections, and paragraph, etc., and how to add the text. So now it gives a sense that it is a research paper or something like that. Now, second one is how to bold, italic, or something like that. So I am going to start a new section, bold, italic. Okay. And for example, if I want to bold something, if I want to bold, so I will select it and press Control B, or I simply can press Control B, new bold. Okay. And or I can type /text bf bold. Okay, and same goes with the italic, Control I, or maybe italic, or I can type it, text it. Okay, text it. Or another option is /emph. It is also for the italic. Control S. We are going to see some section here. You can Control S, or either you can click here and compile. So for typing faster, it is better you press the Control S. So see, bold, new bold, bold, italic, italic, italic. So this is how you bold and italic some text if you want to emphasize something in your paper. If you want to add quotations, which I forgot actually in the previous section. So for example, if I want to add quotations, now on the keyboard left side of one, there is a key, you have to press it twice, and for ending it's double quotes, Control S. Now if you can notice the difference here, you can see that this is starting quotes and these are the ending quotes. Okay, do you want me to bow? Okay, see here, this is okay. Let me reduce the side of this. See here, starting quotations and ending quotations, and those bold, italic you can see here. Okay, but if I don't type here like this, for example, this was here, if I start it double quote like this, so it will be wrong. Here, see that these are the ending quotes. So for starting quotes, you need to type this one. So okay, so I hope this is clear now, how to bold, italic, how to add quotations, uh, see this in the corresponding author, like we have to add the footnote to the author. So this is thanks, this one, but it's inside the author, so it's go like that, author, and inside the author you have thanks. The structure is like this. I'm going to remove it. Control S. Now we are going to the figure. So how to add figures? Again, remember that if we are going to select some file and we compile it, it is going to show us that file, not the previous file. So I click the figure here, and it is showing me figure here. Remember that we can add PDF figures, and we can also add the JPG or PNG figures. I will suggest you to add PDF figures. Why? Because PDF figures have the high quality, and even you zoom it, After that it will be still very clear. uh, I can later, maybe in the group, I can send you the link of my paper. This is a published paper, and you can zoom these, and you will see these will have some bits distraction. But if you zoom this figure, this will be very clear, because this is a PDF figure and this one is the PNG figure. So I suggest you to add PDF figures. Now, how to add figures? Simplest method, most simplest method is simply you type here. You can see we are in our document class. I hope you remember 12 pt is for the font size, but we don't care about the font. Why? Because the journal is already providing us the font, so we are not going to be worried about the font. Now let's start our document and start. Now, for example, if I want to add this figure, now this figure is located in the images. Okay, let me comment it. Let me comment this. So I hope you know that we have document class, then begin, and everything. Oh, remember that to comment something we add the this percentage sign. So if you add percentage, it will comment it. But if you want to actually add percentage, you can type percent here. So Control S. So now this is going to add a percentage sign here. Okay, you can see there are no figures now because we removed the packages. So I am going to show later. Okay, if I want to add a figure here, sorry, I first need to add this package, this use package and graphics. Without this package, we cannot add figures. Remember that. Second, we have to write this include graphics. So for example, I'm going to copy this one, Control X and Control V. Include these two lines are new for us. Okay, use package, it is to include packages, because latex don't have everything. Some information is in these packages. So these packages are, you can say, the extra, like you call your friend who is expert in the figures. Okay, so we are calling this package graphics, and we need this slash include graphics, and this is our figure path. So our figure is in the images folder. Okay, it is also already going to suggest that, and I type the figure 1, this one. Okay, Control S. Here we go. But why it is on the bottom and why it is on the top, we are going to go see that later. So this is how we add the images. If you write the JPG or PDF, it is better. I prefer to write, so I will go copy. Okay, but you can see this figure don't have any caption. This figure has a caption, so we don't have any caption, and we also don't know how to refer that figure when we are typing. So I am typing this is my figure 1, but figure 1 is this one, not this one. So this is a confusion. So this is not a actually used method. This is the shortcut method. So we are going to copy our this. Okay, so most simplest method, I am going to comment this. If you comment something, it cannot be shown in the document. Okay, so see, we have begin, like we had the begin document, begin figure, then end figure, then centering is to center it. If we don't write it, it will not center it. So let's compile it first. So this one is center. Let's change the path. Here we are saying, okay, we want to load the figure 1. Control S. See, this is our figure 1. So it is centered. If you don't want to center, you just comment it and it will not center it. It is now it is here. But if we want to label a figure, now for example, if I want to refer this figure, so like I said here, this is my figure 1. Problem with this method is that if you are going to add many figures, maybe, and then it is hard to follow that which is figure 1, which is figure 2. So better we do that, we type here /ref. Okay, and this is how you refer tables, figures, equations. So for now we are referring the figure, and then this slash label. We here is our unique. Remember that this is unique label. It should be unique among figures, tables, and equations. So my best practice is I write like this fig, and then I add colon. So it is easy to remember that which is figure, which is table. So I'm going to paste it here, Control V. And this is also how you first let me show you. So you can see that this is my figure 1, but if I want to maybe code this figure, so I will say this is my figure 1 and ref Control V. This is my figure 1 and this is my figure 2. Okay. So we are having this is my figure 1 and 2. Okay, so this is how you refer figures. This is also for the again tables and equations which I am going to say you next, like explain next. Then you also can define what would be width in centimeter, also height. There are many other options that you can set the width same as your text, but we are not going into details because of our time. Okay, I think figures are okay. Okay, caption, I forgot. So if you want to add caption, so for example, this is our caption. You can see here, this is our caption. But if I want to add caption on the above, which is not a correct method for many journals, but I'm just showing you. Control S. So now figure caption will be on the top. Okay, but remember, most of the journals will prefer the caption at the like bottom of the figure. If I want to add multiple figures, this I will tell you later depending on the time, but let's go to the tables first because tables are most important thing. Okay, let's compile it. So how to add a table? This one, if there is a error, you are going to see something like this, and these are the errors explained, but I'm going to ignore them for now. So how you write a table? Simply again you use the begin command. You should remember the and table. Okay, simple is that. This is our table added. Now our table have two columns. This is the separation, like column 1 C, then column 2. This is our text. I cite A here and B here. So row 1 C and D. So this is for the new line. If you want to add new line, or in this case this is a new row, so Control S. So it is going to create a table with A, B, C, D. Okay, but you can also write the captions, like you can say that table 4 caption. Now see, the numbering is automatic. I don't need to tell him it is table 4. It automatically identifies table 4 and this is its caption. And if I want to refer that table, same method. This is how you refer the table. Again ref command, and this is tab my table label. Okay, Control S, and whatever, wherever will the text, yeah, here, this is how you refer the table for. Okay, but you can also control the tables and figures location. For example, how to do that? Which is my table? This one. If we add T here, it means this table will be placed on the top. So Control S, it is on the new page. Let's do with this one. So you can this is, I told you that this is how you separate your columns. We can see that there are 4 columns. This is L for left alignment, R for right alignment, L for left again, left alignment, C for center alignment. So we have 4 columns and 4 entries here. Okay, but if we want to add line here, you can see this line. For example, if I remove it here, Control S, now we will have don't have any, you see this vertical line we don't have. But if we want to add vertical line, see here, and I am going to add vertical line here, Control S. So we are we can have these vertical lines here. So this is how you add the vertical lines. This is H line, horizontal line. So these lines which are horizontally, you draw with like you can see these are 2 H lines. So these are 2 lines here. Then H line for this one, and then you can go and so further. So this is how you create a table. I think everything is clear. But if let's say we want to bold it, you can also bold something. Okay. So now this is bold now, or italic, and if you want to add mathematics or whatsoever, which is our next topic, this is how you do that. So I hope everyone knows that how to create tables. Normally we don't need to create table from the scratch because when we download the uh, okay, when we download the these templates, they already have the table, so you just need to copy this table and paste it and enter your data, whatever your data you want to add. And to create new columns, yes, this is important. To add new columns, you just add something here, like maybe now that I write the right alignment, and here I have and new column. Okay, and here I have to add the again and to separate one column from other, 1 2 3 and 3 4 5, control S. So this is our new column. Okay, let's just ignore the alignment for now. Because this is our design document, we did not set these boundaries, so that's why we have problem here. But when you are typing the same thing in your table here, like I did this, you are not going to have these kind of errors, so don't worry about these errors for now. So this is how you type the tables. How much time we have? Okay, now we are going for the equations. Okay, so this is how we add the math. First we go to the math. Okay, let's compile this. This is our math. For example, if I want to type something here, uh, some text here and math. Okay, uh, control C, control V. Okay, so this is, let's suppose this is my paragraph, and somehow I want to I create a somehow I want to add some equation here. So simply, if you want to add equation, you use dollar sign 2 times, and A is equal to B. Okay, control S, and this will add somewhere here, A is equal to B. Okay, this is the most simple method, but obviously every equation is not A is equal to B. It should be complex, but for to do that, you can also write like B. If you want to give the power B caret C, so B raised to power C here. I hope you guys can see that. Here B is equal to B power C. But further, if you want to add, you can also write with let me control Z. I'm just making some space. So if we want to add, these are the our round brackets. A is equal to B, same effect like this. Okay, but it is obviously more clear if you want to write the long equations. But if you want to add the like this, we can also write this, or you can also do like this. So it depends on how you design it. You will going to have many options. You can see these are two brackets, one the inner one, and second one the other one. But if you want to add for example the curly braces, you go like that. Okay, this is how. Remember that if you want to add any sign, for example, if I want to add static sign, oh no, not this one, slash or maybe I want to add the dollar sign or something. So you do with the, see here, brackets, percentage, dollar. But if you simply write it dollar without here, it will consider it math, and you see that there are error. So this is how you add the signs. And also, for example, there are signs, for example, mathematical sign like tau is here we go. Why it have error? It should not have error. Okay, how is a why? Okay, I show you in my paper. I don't know. Or there is some, maybe some packages missing, because for complex math you need to add some math packages. So we don't have package here. That's why tau is not identified here. But obviously I'm going to show you that in my paper. Actually, I added tau here. Oh, okay. Sorry. It was. It should be added in the dollar. Okay. Uh, this is how you add. Okay, so this is add how you add the these signs. Okay, anyhow, I'm going to skip it. So this is how inside. But if you want to add an equation on the new line, you just need to change the bracket. So now our bracket is the square bracket. So with the square brackets you are going to add the equations. This equation you can see it on the square bracket, but you see the in the paper you are going to have equations which also have numbers, but we don't have numbers here. You see there are no numbers here. Okay, there is a third method is this one. So we know the three method. One is the dollar sign, second one is these brackets like these, and the this one it will be in the same line, and the square bracket on the new line, and fourth method with the math. Now if we want to add numbers, I am going to add go to the new file here. So for example, if I want to add numbers, so remember the begin and end, we are going to write like this, begin and end. Now let's compile this. This is our equation, this one. E is equal to a square and b, and this is how you add power, and this is with the underscore you let me type it again. Okay, E is equal to a square b and divided by c subscript d, control s. But you see that now we don't have the fraction, so for to add the fraction we have to use the fraction. Okay, and now we add this a here and control x, and we remove this, we don't need that, we control s. Now we see we have the same thing in the fraction, but if we want to add something complex like maybe d times E or whatsoever, so we need these curly braces, control S, C, D multiplied by E. So this is how, but if you want to add these brackets and integration and the summation signs, and for this cup is for the like union, big cup and cup, okay, control S. So there are many equations, many ways to write that. So I'm just going to go through this integration. So you write this like that, slash int and underscore, we want 0 here, and on power we want 1, then x square, then x square, y square. Okay, so x square plus y square, and here we have the sum sign and dx and our end of our equation. So this is how you can, there are for integration it could be summation or any other way, whatever you want to write. So for these are the links I am going to share later with you. In these layer you can find many type of brackets and parentheses and many ways to subscript and superscript. So I think it is clear now how to add equations. And again, for referring the equation, the same method, first we need to add the label eq, this eq, okay, this equation, and again the same method, like here I used ref. Same for figures, same for tables, same for the, we'll move it, same for the equations. Okay, I hope it is clear now. Now let's move to the list. If you want to create list, this is the simplest method. You again use the begin and end. If you use itemize, it will be creating unnumbered list. If you use here enumerate, control V, control V, control S, here we go. Those very simple method. Okay, begin, oh no, I tried the enumerate and item. Okay, oh, we have just 10 minutes. Okay, okay, I'm just going to go through faster a little bit. So this is how you create number. But if you want to go to the many layers, for example, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, like in the Word, you can do that. Here is the code you can create. You can see that inside the itemize there is another itemize. So this is our like level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So this is how you can structure it if you want. There are many other methods if you can go through, like if you want to you see, you can add things like that. but obviously it will we can't do it here. But okay, how to add reference, sorry, URL. So for example, you say, okay, my code is uploaded here, whatever, in this URL, like www.github.com or something like that. Okay. Mm. Control S. So with URL you can now, because it's not downloaded file, if we download it, this is how you click PDF and it will generate your downloaded PDF. You click it and you will click this GitHub, it will open the GitHub for you, and this will click the open this link for you. This URL method use the package, like the figures you remember we use the package. In the URL we are also using this package, use package and URL. What is remaining now? We have the figures, we have the equations, we have the chapters and citations. Okay, last thing is the citation and references. For citation and references, we are going to our paper, because it needs some packages and classes which we don't have here. But again, if you will download the, for example, in this template, okay, in this template, you see here, this text is our main file where we write the code. Okay, but they have the definitions here, like this is CLS file, BST file, EPS, and many other files which we don't really care about. We will just use them, we don't care about them. So how to use them? I'm going to go to the my paper for that. No, this one. Okay, so remember that first, how to go somewhere. For example, if I want to go here, I double click, I go here. For example, if I want to cite something, so I hire to cite like cite. One thing I forget to tell, that you can also refer the sections. For example, this section subsections, if you want to refer it, same method, you use label here and the name of whatever you name want to type, and then you ref and it will point to the section 3 5.3, like we presented in the section 5.3. so this is how this will be clickable. You click here, like see here, I click it, it will leave me to the that appendix. So cite, and here slash cite, here we need to write something. That something should be defined somewhere. This is our bibtext file. Okay, so this is my bibtext files. I hope you guys know the bibtext. If not, maybe we can talk about it later. Now time is short. So this is my bibtext file, and these are my entries. The every at is a new paper, at new paper, at new paper. So these are the citations I made in my paper. So I'm going to copy it, Control C, and I'm going to in my main text, and here I will cite Control V. So we are citing this section here. So okay, keep coming to me. Recompile. This should be here. This section here you see the it is reference 22. So I don't need to exactly, and there are many methods. We don't really care about them for now. But how to add the references? So this is going to how to add the citations, how to add these references. For that we are going to the end of our paper here. This is my hyperparameter table. Okay, acknowledgements. Where are my acknowledgements? Configuration of. So this is how you go to the bibliography style. This refers that which type of bibliography style you are using. Like these are the numbers, maybe someone named the author names here. Obviously journal is going to provide you these files. In this case, this is my file. You see the ELS article, ESL article, this one, that BST. So this is my references style. If there are many others file, I removed them because it will just make me confused. And this is our .bib, this egbib. So these two commands, first is the bibliography style, which will define that how references will look like someone will say, okay, your references should be at alphabetically, or maybe as appeared in the article or whatever. In this case it is as appeared in the article, and also these kind of numbers which is explained here, which obviously you can download from whatever the journal you are going to publish. They provide their these packages, so everything is explained here. You just need, this is the actually benefit of latex. You don't need to worry about the referencing and everything. You just need to write your paper. You don't need to worry that it is right or wrong. Like obviously paper should be right, but these things are right and wrong. In sections I forgot something. If you don't want to number something, you just add a asterisk here. So you can see that this declaration of interest don't have any number, so we added this asterisk. If you need any if you want to ask anything, you can ask in the comments. It's everything from me. I hope I have covered basics, and now you can write your papers. If you want to ask anything, we just have 3 minutes. You can ask in the chat. You can read the documentation of this overleaf. Overleaf is also a platform where you can create the papers and everything. This is online. You don't need any USTC account or something. But if you want to, like, the big benefit of using this platform is like I can access my file. For example, now I'm not in my lab, but I can still access my paper and I can work from home or whatever. So this is the major benefit of using these files. How did you add the way? Okay, how to add references? I don't know if I can do in a shortest way. We need a bibtex file. So for example, whatever journal paper you are going to नहीं वो पूछ रहा है कि बीच में ऐड कैसे करना. I don't know. Bibtex. How to add data in the bibtex? I think time is short. Okay. So, for example, this one. So here you need to download the bibtex, this one. So this is the file. I copy it from here and I add in my paper here, Control V, and this is the name which I told you further. So this is how you add bibtex references. This is our .bib file. Notice that this is .bib file, and when we are going to write it, here we are not writing the bib file. So whatever paper you want to cite, you simply download its bibtex. Every journal, almost every publisher provide the bibtex file on the citation. So you just copy it. I think this is the best method to use. Even you are using Word, still use the bibtex rather than using some other methods. So these are our okay. Remember that this is not good method to place figures and every files. It's better to create a folder, which I did not, because this is an old paper. But it's better if you